Let's talk about the pros and cons of using real estate in your retirement plan. Welcome into the show, everyone. Alternative strategies for retirement are growing in popularity, and for good reason. More and more Americans are realizing, hey, that this traditional way of saving for retirement is totally outdated. It's broken. It's ineffective. 401k plan is going to make me retire wealthy? No, it's not. But buying real estate investments is a great way to exponentially grow your wealth and save for retirement. But if you're not familiar with this topic, getting to know the inner workings of buying real estate as a retirement plan can be a little confusing, so please pay attention here. It's important to know that you know what you're getting into, because there are certain things that you can and cannot do when it comes to tax-favored retirement accounts. So to help you determine if buying rental properties in a retirement account is right for you, we're going to run through some of the pros and cons and the things you need to consider as you're building out your retirement plan. So the pros, let's start there. Number one, buying real estate in a tax-favored account offers more freedom and more control than traditional retirement accounts can provide. So if you're using a plan like a self-directed IRA, it allows you to buy a wide variety of asset types, including real estate investments. Now, unlike a traditional retirement account such as a 401k, a self-directed IRA allows you the freedom to choose the specific investments you want in your portfolio. Number two, certain accounts allow you to create tax-free growth on your real estate investments. So if you're using a tax advantage account, such as a self-directed IRA, to buy rental properties, all of the income you earn inside of that account, of course, is growing tax-free. Number three, real estate investments offer a high level of security than traditional investment types. So a stock-based retirement plan leaves your funds totally vulnerable to the ups and downs of the stock market. Just look at the past few weeks and the turmoil. But if you have rental properties in your retirement plan, then you own a tangible asset that will only appreciate in value and is, of course, protected from all of the volatility of the market. It's not up for debate. Real estate is simply more predictable and stable than other asset types, and I will go toe-to-toe on anyone who wants to argue that point. And the data just doesn't lie. It's not tied to the stock market cycles. It's totally independent of that. So you can expect more security in your retirement account over the long haul. Number four, you have the potential to earn higher returns when you invest in real estate than you would via other retirement strategies. Real estate is the number one way to build wealth. So combining its powers with the tax shelter of a retirement plan, then the potential is unmatched. A traditional retirement account gives you limited earning potential, but the real estate inside of that account offers an incredible opportunity for double-digit returns. Now let's talk about some of the cons, okay? So you can see that I'm fair here. Let's look at some of the cons of this as well. Number one, buying real estate for your retirement means putting off the benefits of the cash flow of that rental real estate. When you buy real estate investments inside of a tax-favored account like a self-directed IRA, all of that rental income is locked up inside of that retirement account. It's growing tax-free. Now, if you're hoping to somehow earn or divide up the cash flow, you won't be able to do that inside of this self-directed account. Number two, tax-advantaged accounts must follow strict rules and regulations. This is a con, of course. You need to make sure you're following the rules. You don't want to be outside of the law. So to compensate for the tax-sheltered gains you can receive inside of your account, you're going to have to uphold to your end of the deal. The IRS has a lot of requirements on how the funds inside of your retirement account must be handled. And I'm not going to get into the specifics in this video, but it's important that you understand these rules. I have much deeper dive videos on exactly how to handle that to make sure you're not screwing things up with the IRS. To me, though, the tax benefits are worth it, but be sure to consider all the rules like prohibitive transactions before you commit to buying real estate inside of your retirement account. And just as an example, like if you have to make a repair on that property that's inside of your retirement account, the funds to make the fix of the house, like a new water heater or a new roof, need to come from that account as well. You can't touch that money. So some of those restrictions are very important that you have to follow. They're not difficult. You just need to be aware of them. Number three, another con. Buying real estate inside a retirement account takes away your ability to be hands-on with your property. Just like I said, you can't have your hands in the money, and you can't have your hands managing the paying of a contractor from a separate checking account. So depending on your personality type and your preferred strategy, this may not be a con for you. Like if you like to be more hands-off, like I am, I don't want to have my hands in this day-to-day. I want to be hands-off. But if it's something that you like to do, you really like to be hands-on and micromanage things, And I'm not saying that's a negative thing. I'm just saying you need to consider that, okay? You know your own personality, and if you really like to manage little fine details of things and constantly be involved in the process, might not be for you. While in many ways you have more control with a self-directed IRA, there are some ways in which you actually have less control with the investment. The IRS prohibits sweat equity, meaning you're not able to do any work on your property. I'm going to go fix a rain spout today over at my rental property that's inside of my self-directed account. You cannot do that. You cannot put sweat equity into the property. Your retirement account itself must hire and pay someone to do these repairs. And your custodian has to facilitate that transaction. So I need to pay Bob the builder to come and fix the chimney. You can't do it, but the transaction needs to be handled inside by the custodian. Now, if you're that kind of investor that likes to do it yourself, you may want to reconsider buying rental properties inside of a retirement account. Now, if you have questions about building out a retirement plan with rental properties, come on over to our website and schedule a free 30-minute call with our team. Just go over to morrisinvest.com. We'll have a link in the description below. Our portfolio managers are experts in the nuances of buying real estate inside of a self-directed IRA. And they're happy to help you develop an investing plan that works for you, an individualized approach. There are pros and cons to every investing strategy, and these are some things you need to consider before you buy rental properties as a retirement strategy. There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all approach to real estate investing. No matter what investing path you choose, the most important thing is that you do take action. So go out there, everyone. Take action, invest in real estate because it's the number one way to build wealth. We'll see you next time.